Hello, and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our playthrough here as the Teekan, trying to, maybe do something about these Gazarians at some point in the future, but my hope is somebody else is going to start doing some damage to them while I keep blasting away at these guys. That's the hope. We'll see what actually happens. Alright, let's go ahead and take a quick gander at what we got going on here. Looks like we are negative on the old cash flow. Our reputation is slowly healing, but not too great. I do need to push further into our enemy territory here. We are out of planets to colonize, which, well, we got 2 left, but for the most part, we're out. So that will eventually stagnate us. I mean, we'll be growing in the immediate term, but it'll eventually become stagnant. We are attempting to build resort bases over here. I'm hoping our military fleets start upgrading. They should be mostly retrofitting and repairing at this point. I am gonna top up the fleets because we are definitely down quite a bit. All right, power conduit gave us a little breakthrough, which is awesome. One thing I do want to work on while these are going to retrofit and repair is get those spies out there in the wild again. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause for a second and go through that, but I won't make you sit here and watch. And we are back. All right, so we've gone ahead and sent out our people there. Ooh, Beskharan's starting to grow again. I like that. The more they can push back against these guys, the better off we are all going to be. Hopefully that will happen relatively soon, because man, I could use a little break here. We need lots of money and we do not have it, but eventually we got to figure this out. We did take over several planetary systems, so I'm hoping somewhat soon is gonna remedy itself. Right now it's mostly just a waiting game. We just have to wait for all of these fleets to build up, get repaired, to retrofit, do all the different things they need to do. Hopefully our military power will increase as a result of some of those changes. I think it will. There's a fair amount of troops on this planet. We can't scoop any of them up, actually. All right, destroyers are being built. Look at ships that are not currently in a fleet. So I've broken several of these ships down, and I'm not getting any progress towards some of the other things. But let's go ahead and try anyway. Look at our migration. Lots of migrants in transit, a ton of tourists. Hoping that other tourist resort location gets built relatively soon. Decrepit invasion. Structure that's going for that. Wow, you are on the opposite side of the galaxy. Good news is it at least has the it's our newer design that has the faster hyperdrive engine, so should make its way over there eventually. Looks like most of these have been retrofit, but some have not. I don't know why these older space docks are not retrofitting. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. All right, let's take a quick gander at ship design just so we can see what's going on there. If we look at the amount and we look at state ships, I think, look for role construction ship. Interesting. So I don't see any other ship as an option. right, we'll name it CS1. It needs some more augmented energy collectors. Ideally, it can use a little more oomph. So let's go ahead and set that properly. Go by engines. We probably want the... All right, I'm at the limit for hull or for engines. Anything else I want to slap on here? I don't think so. This is probably good enough. Torrent drive is what I'm really looking for. All right, hopefully those will upgrade. This poor fleet is extremely beat up. I'm hoping we get this battleship taken care of relatively soon. Actually, let's just go retire this ship. Terminator autocannon. We do not have that, I don't think. The rest of the text we do have. Hey, the Beskarians took something from the Antares. I want you to focus over on these guys. Don't mess with these guys. Alright, we got more troops loading up. Can't tell what the capacity is. Normally it has it listed here, but there's so many generals that it pushed off screen. Alright, we're going to keep topping up our fleets until we get something relatively strong again, and then we will push further down into their territory. Couple juicy systems here I'd love to take. This actually has Taurus Horde over here. Not strictly owned by them. Maybe I'll go after this system. Oh, this system's got a lot in it. It's a fair amount of planets. This one's a pretty big one too. Yeah, we could take that one. That would be good. This is a fairly powerful fleet stationed over here. I'd love to wipe that out. Kind of hamstring them a little bit. Our population is increasing pretty rapidly. Hopefully at some point relatively soon that'll reflect in the tax dollars. Oh, look at this. What is going on here? That is rebellions. Where are you boys? Those are independent colonies. Interesting. Some of these are pretty close. This guy's right next door. They're not happy with me, but that's fine. We have an opportunity here. I think we can just go invade these planets. Did one of these already go missing? I mean, we're definitely gonna have to attack them. This one's relatively close. Actually, they're both fairly close. Yeah, and just looking at this, the fact that they're -17 and like going down, we're never gonna diplomatically get them on our side. So we really have no choice. We could probably hop over here and take this Beskarian colony too. Not that far away. And that does give us a jumping off point here, a little foothold. All right, evaded detection after successfully stealing some dense energy banks. All right, here we go. Fleet command ships starting now. Hey, skilled command, very nice. We got skilled command. Dense energy banks we did not get. Rapid energy surge, we got a boost on that. Take a quick look and see if we could find some of those projects that we've made some progress on. Habitability would be nice if we could keep bumping that up, but it is a little bit expensive. Only build one of these in the entire galaxy that already exists. Okay, skilled command is done. That's the one we stole. That'll be good. Superior command will be awesome too if we can get that. All right, what else were we working on? Dense fuel. This would be nice. High optimized fuel storage. Anything that increases the amount we could cram per ship would be awesome. We'll queue these up. They're relatively cheap, 2-3 years. Advanced robotic repairs, we'll throw that in the list as well. The dense energy banks. Okay, so that is a shield tech that I don't need because we have better than that already. All right, good to know not to waste our time on that. Detected after failing. Captured. All right, so I'm guessing these spies are done. They are. All right, let's talk to the cruel warriors and try to get our people back. We still had all this. I don't know why we paid them last time. I could reveal a colony. I just tell them that exists and get all my spies back. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal for me. I wonder if I could make some cash off of these guys. All right, we lost the spy, but that's okay. As soon as we get out of that nebula, we should be going a little quicker. Hopefully we'll get over there relatively quick. Lots of transports going to Terra. What I don't understand is if there's detailed maps we're discovering, why are none of our exploration ships doing anything at all? Is that the most advanced survey I have right now? Look at the survey tech. Well, this guy's still flying around loading up troops. Hopefully, it'll be relatively quick. Do a little top up here, try to get this fleet back in order. Our economy is increasing. We look at our income, it's 1.5 mil. It was like 1.4, 1.3 last time, so that is going up. Hopefully, eventually, it'll get to a real good point. Part of that, I think, is this reputation working its way back to normal. I'm hoping our cash flow is going to become positive relatively soon. Only 4 colonies left, huh? So somebody's already taken these other ones over. I'm hoping we'll get that one and this one at a minimum. This one already got taken back. All right, Gazarians are losing some territory, which is good. They were the ones in the lead, so anything that can knock them back a little bit would be fantastic. All right, the faster we can get over there, the better. I do have it on 2x speed just to try to speed things up a little bit. We're not just waiting all the time. Hey, they made peace. That kind of sucks for me. I'm kind of hoping they'd stay at war a little longer. The Kantaris Horde is the only one that potentially is pushing back. All right, you're almost there. And you are practically there. Go ahead and zoom in and look at what's going on this planet here. Like nothing. So let's go ahead and just invade that planet real quick. We'll move nice and close to the planet before we even trigger that, so that we theoretically invade relatively simultaneously. All right, we will take that planet easily. Oh, look at these boys coming after us. We are slightly more powerful than them. That probably hurt our reputation. Oh yeah, it did. Take us right back to nothing. All right, well, let's spend the money while we got it. I think we are landing in over here. While we're over here, it looks like this doesn't really have much on it. We might be able to take both of these planets. Alright, looks like we are winning this fight. Quite handily, apparently. Can we not load up these troops? No, they're all... Okay, they're very unhappy with us. I guess that's not that surprising. Self-repairing swarms, made some progress. So that planet's close to rebelling. Which, if it rebels, we're probably okay. Population's not that big on that planet. Alright, there's nothing over here either. So let's work our way over there. Then we'll land on that planet. Make some people angry, but that's okay. More important that it becomes ours. What are we doing over here? Like, why are we? Why would we come over here? That just doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright, well, you're definitely... Nobody's happy with this. Hopefully we can keep these guys from rebelling long enough to join us and not be so angry. We have a lot of cash on hand. Alright, we should be able to load troops now. Looks like they're slowly moving into the positive. They'll eventually be happy with us. The Zurians are pushing back. Alright, where's Pauvat? I think it's up here. I don't think we're really positioned to do anything about this planet. I don't think that's going to work too well for us. Something must be retrofitting. Yeah, civilian ships are updating. They fear a territory pushing back. That's nice. The more they push back, the better chance we have of stabilizing the victory condition. Yeah, they're down to 61, so they actually moved down a little bit. But that was that Thyfira territory. That's the guys we're currently, well, sort of fighting. Well, if we're going to come down here, we might as well commit to it. All right, let's work our way over here with all of our fleets. This is another big, like, five planet system. So we'll try to pile in there and see what we can do. I'm waiting. Yeah, it looks like that's no longer rebelling. So let's hop back over here. Look at what we got going on. Once this is done, we should get a lot more of these troops freed up. And then what we can try to do Don't know if we'll succeed, but what we could try to do is land on this planet because it really doesn't have a ton of defenses. So it should be pretty easy to take overall. And we might as well get this one out of our territory entirely. Alright, load up those troops. Centaurus Horde's taking back another Gazurian. Fantastic. Something must be working right. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity while we have some money. I could build up my fleets more, which is, to be honest, probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and top up what we can. That ran a lot of money out, but that's okay. What we should do then is look at our colonies, probably by importance, and look at requires terraforming. Now it says max, but it's not actually maxed. Save a little cash in the bank. All right, we got our fleet over here. Let's hop over here and take this planet real quick. This has a bastion, but it doesn't have any shields. There's barely any troops. Should be a pretty straightforward run here. Alright, we're gonna attack the planet. That's gonna invade. We hopefully will get the... Yeah, we got space control bonus, so we're good. Alright, so this entire system is ours now. At least I think it is. Yes. Who's angry? Is it you? Yeah, you're angry. But that's fine. You'll be happy again shortly. The Gazurians are fighting back decently. Alright, we gotta start the bombardment process. Lots of pressure on the Centaurus Horde. They're getting attacked by the Beskarians too. The sooner that shield drops, the better off we're gonna be. Alright, we have officially bombarded that planet into oblivion. Go ahead and stop the bombardment and start the invasioning. You can stop, and then you can attack. Alright, should be relatively clean. Then we can move on to the next planet. We're not going to have a ton of troops available. We might get this whole system, but that's probably all we're going to be able to pull off for the time being. Alright, looks like the defense forces are already over here, piling in. Alright, we took this planet, and we are in the negative right now. Load up what troops we can. Wow, we are very in the negative. Hopefully that starts getting better. Terrible reputation. We're just really bad people. I think we might try to capture this station here. Or we'll destroy it, one of the two. Oh, looks like we're going to try to capture it. So are we the red? We must be. Alright, we can do a little retrofit action on that guy. We're getting lit up over here. Some of our fleets are very damaged. Let's go ahead, top this fleet up. Spent all of the money again. All right, here we go. Let's begin the old bombardment again. I imagine these fleets are at least starting to reinforce. I know I put a lot, I've like topped up the fleets. So hopefully most of the stuff is actually reaching over here at this point. I don't want to destroy this. I'd really prefer to blow up every other building first. But sometimes I don't have control over it. We'll see what happens. I definitely have to soften this planet up, though. There's no way I can invade with the small amount of troops I have unless I do that. Well, slowly but surely we're whittling away at them. I'm really grateful that we're doing a lot of retrofitting because that's the only thing keeping us afloat with some cash on hand. Right, some of these buildings are going down pretty soon. Of course, not the shield generator. It's never the shield generator first. Come on, Thypira territory. You take their stuff and then I'll take your stuff. Actually, let's look at what you got. 54, so you've actually lost quite a bit. Your strength is way more powerful than you seem to be letting on. You have 5 times my strength, yet I'm like taking all of your planets. Right, I do not want to destroy that building, but I might have to. Oh, the game just crashed. That's the first crash I've had in a long time. Alright, well, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but crash. Actually, the latest autosave saves, right? We are back to taking this first planet. Hopefully whatever caused it to crash won't happen again. I hope it's not destined to eat itself during the game, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we're gonna 2x this, try to speed it up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Taking that problem. Stop bombarding. Invade the planet now. Immediately jump over here and start putting our efforts into taking over. Jump right to where all this stuff is. Have some knocking around over here. Should be pretty straightforward. Imagine we're gonna drop these rather quick. Alright, Rios 1 has been taken. Again, not a surprise. This back up. We'll here in one next. One bard as well. Got a lot of bombardment. Yeah, that's lots of troops to wipe out there. Alright, looks like this time we took that mining station out rather than capturing it. A little bit of a bummer. Would have preferred to capture it. Let's hop down here and join in on the bombardment fun. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we can try not to take out this ruins. Can't say for certain if we'll actually be successful, but we're gonna try. When I rebooted my computer, my microphone was super crackly. I restarted my external DAC, so hopefully audio in the first half of it not terrible, but see. All right, we are slowly but surely breaking this planet down, killing all the troops. Buys, their reputation is ferocious. I feel like we're suddenly making progress here. Want to be mindful of when that shield drops. Oh, quick. Definitely stop bombarding, although probably too late. Let's shoot command to attack. I don't know if that'll help or not. Yeah, we blew up that building. Nothing we can do. Alright, we're gonna pop this back to invade, hopefully. That is a lot of negative. Hopefully we come over here and take this stuff out. Oh, we're gonna keep going for it. Bombard the next planet. Ideally, I'd take this whole system before calming down. Yep. That is like super in the red. Fan of that. This planet might get destroyed before we even get over here. The population's dropping way too quick. Alright, we gotta pop down these buildings at some point. Our horde took over because of the colony. Alright, troops are gone. Buildings should drop pretty quickly afterwards. Come on, they're hanging on by a thread. They're killing them. They should drop real quick. There we go. Guys, stop bombarding. Hopefully we land more. We should win either way. Hey, look at that. Resilient assault pods. Progress. Fleet command ships. That's done. We got battleships now. That's awesome. Build another one of these. I'm actually really happy to be part of our empire. I guess is a little surprising. That's not too negative. Got 2 planets left to take. Then this system is cleared out. I guess we could top up these ships. Or these fleets, I should say. All of our money and we're super in the negative. Certainly less than ideal. Do I want these guys to move over here? Maybe. They're all the way over here right now. Monitoring facility there. Hey, non-aggression treaty. I'll accept that. Yeah, let's work our way down here. 5,000 troops is not really feeling like enough these days. Move you back to invade. Get you guys to fly over here. Start messing with this planet a little bit. Take these last 2 and then we will call it. Hopefully whatever's making me a ton of cash continues to do so, because that is problematic. We definitely have a lot of civilian ships under construction. That's going to generate some revenue. I am going to go apply our templates. Why not have. Did we not do a deep ocean template? Thought we did. All right, everybody else can settle on. This should be pretty much strictly Ectarian. I don't know how many of these planets we've taken. Just apply the template. Interestingly enough, the Daewt are not really supposed to be on this planet, yet they're the majority of the population, and there's not even humans on this planet. Alright, let's look at what's going on over here. Definitely have some hostile activity. We need to start bombarding this planet. Planet looks like it's actually dropping pretty quick. They fear a territory. Another one. Alright, we almost got this. Alright, military buildings are dead. Go ahead and stop bombarding. Hopefully these guys will get down here relatively soon. Probably not. They got a couple nebula to fly through. Let's start working on the next planet anyway. Planet doesn't have too much. It's pretty easy to knock it down. Alright, that is done. We're actually probably good to switch these back over to automatic. How'd our admiral die? Alright, well, if you're good enough and you're nearby still, we can use this to capture one. Oh yeah, you're right. They're relatively small planets. Oh, that negative cash flow seems to have remedied itself, which, well, maybe, but almost. Build that up if we can. Build these troops back up. We could always use this fleet to take this planet. I mean, ideally, this fleet will make its way down here. Fine. But I feel like it's taking its sweet time. Maybe not as fast as this guy will, though. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, there we go. We took that colony. Go ahead and load these troops back up. Like there's much to load. Pop this back on automatic. Pop this on automatic. Another new scientist has appeared. That's great. That is a lot of years. Gotta bump that down. Same with this one. They're only a couple years. 8 years is a long time. Hopefully we'll steal some more of that tech or adjacent text to it. Defense, I'm not worried about that right now. Synthetic troops could be good. At least better than our normal troops, because we're Teekan and we kind of don't have great troops. Better reactors would be good. feel like I definitely behind on weapon. You have some of these cheap and easy weapons. If anything, just to unlock. That's a uniquely Teekan weapon. Alright, that gives us some text to work with for the time being. And it didn't cost us too. Create more talent on this planet, which is good. Planet we want those talents to be on. And we got a lot going on over here. Alright, we're repairing up in these systems. New colony. Hey, we finally got around to it. Alright, reputation slowly but surely starting to repair. Especially that independent colonies invaded, that's going to tick down. There are no more independent colonies at the moment, aware of. Just one. I don't think I'm touching that. Alright, let's talk to the cruel warriors. I think he might still have some spies. No, he doesn't. I need to send my spies more spying, but all not bad. Non-aggression treaty to the Bastarans. I'd have to pay them and give them stuff. Not interested. Take a look at the Thyphira territory. Down to 51 colonies, which is less. We're actually ahead of you on pop. Not so much money, but everything. Gazarians are at war with you. Nobody else. But we continue to push into their main territory here. Take this planet. It's going to kind of take this whole sector over. Then we can either go down here and take these, or continue to push over here, try to take their capital or close to, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards because that's going to have the most value. I do feel like I need to let my economy recover. It has been. We do not have a sufficient military presence. We have 1.2 mil. All right, this might be the last colonizable planet we have in our area. Nope, looks like there's one more that joined us. Got some fighting going on with the Bascarans over here. Really wish they'd focus their effort on the Gazarians. They're the biggest threat in the galaxy. Good news is they're down to 60%. I'm creeping up on the Thyphira territory. Once I gobble them up, I'll in third place. Actually, really close to third place right now. All right, I think I will put the cut in here for today. We just looked at the victory screen, so we know what type of progress we're making. We have some text queued up. Our research is potentially up to 9,200, but our economy is holding us back at the moment. Hopefully, we can that. Colony tax is going up, but we are also our military presence, so that's starting to cost a fair amount of money as well. Some of the retrofitting, I think, is keeping us afloat with colony ship retrofits. Hoping we get to the point where that's not so much of a big deal. I really want to get to the point where I can declare war and not worry so much about the reputation, or get a massive enough troop presence that I can just invade planets without bombarding them first, which is extremely costly from a troop perspective, but it avoids a lot of this reputation damage. So I mean, you still get the invasions, but the bombardment don't happen. Independent colony, that's just gonna tick down on its own over time. So I'm a little less perturbed about that. That'll be okay. See what type of agreement we can have with the cars. I do not want to spend that much. Look at the amount of money they're asking to end that war. That is. It looks like the Gazarians are pushing back a little bit and taking over the Thifura territory. Watch it. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.